In the meantime, Freo take on North Melbourne on Saturday, a team that's fast becoming their bogey side. The Dockers have only ever made it back-to-back wins once in their history against the Kangaroos, and now it's time to head down to Freo headquarters. Here's Lockie Reed with Paul Hazelby.
Yes, Tim, 3 days to reflect on their loss to Hawthorn. Paul Hazelby joins me now. And Hayes, have you moved on already?
Yeah, we had a bit of a look at it today, and it was a feeling of a lost opportunity. We had our chances. Didn't play up to our best, but it's been a big month for the boys, and we now move on to North Melbourne and the next 3 weeks before the bye.
We will move on because you've had 1 win out of your last 10 at Etihad Stadium and not such a great record against North Melbourne. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, can't really put a finger on it. The boys really do enjoy playing over there under the roof. It's a fantastic stadium, but whether we've just come up against opposition that have been better on the day, who knows? But we're working on it, and we look forward to getting some success this weekend there.
This is your poor record against North Melbourne. Last game actually in Melbourne was back in 2003. You've played once at Etihad Stadium and you lost that game by 86 points. The Dockers have beaten the Roos in Melbourne just once, and you've had 5 wins from 16 games against them over the history.
Yeah, they have been a bogey side, but certainly we're a different side now, and so are they. As you know, they've got a lot of young kids. A very wise person said to me today that they were the youngest team in history ever to run out in the AFL. So it's a big challenge for us with youth, and comes exuberance and speed and an attacking mindset. So we're going to have to be on our game.
Their average age, actually, it's good that you brought that up because their average age was 23 against Geelong on the weekend. I'm going to throw some names at you. Zeeble, Ross, Warren, Grimer, Wright, Goldstein. How much do you know about those boys?
We haven't seen a lot of them yet, but we'll do our due diligence on all those players this week and watch some footage of them so, you know, they don't slip under our guards.
Good to see Des Headland back in action. He played for Subiaco on the weekend. You'd have to say, Hayes, that he's ready to go against North Melbourne.
Yeah, he's been hungry for a long time, and if he does get the call up, he's going to be a great bonus for us and really give the players a lift. He's in our leadership group now, and it's a credit to him to get back from what he's done, from what he's had, and looking forward to having him out there.
David Mundy should be right to play on the weekend. Injured his foot on the weekend, but it looks to be okay. How are you going to win?
We're going to get back to really attacking the corridor over there. We found out the ground. Sometimes we can get stuck out in the pockets. So we'll really go and play on and take them on and take on their young side.
Good on you, mate. Thanks very much for joining us. Good news, double dose of good news for the West Coast Eagles and Collingwood. We're changing games, Hayes, but Nick Maxwell and Shannon Hearn have been cleared of any wrongdoing from separate incidents on the weekend. Tim, it's back to you.
Thanks, Lockie. And